Hi guys, this is Cherie from Cherie's Creative, and this is the painting I did the other day with the experiment of using resiblast, and it was slightly like oily on top, but not much. And like I said, I put like a couple drops in a cup and then just dipped a skewer in. Let me get one. And it wasn't even enough, a skewer, and it wasn't even enough for the resiblast to drop off. It was basically just the skewer soaked in the oil, and I just dotted. And if I were to do it again, I would make the dots further away from each other because you can barely see where I dotted here between these lines, and it ended up separating. So I did it in 5 different areas. There's another one. And then I did one up here, and you can see it really separated. And then this little one. And this one I really loved. I like how that white just made it look like it was glowing. And I'm glad I used the shimmer gold and the bronze. You can see slight variation in there. Casting craft white. So I did not, oh, and you see in here, let's see, in this area is that rock crystal blue, which I love. Another thing I'm glad that this was a second coat, and you can see some of the painting underneath it in here. And I like that. It gives it depth. Now, I do not mind texture on my paintings. So this does not bother me that it has divots. You know, I don't see a problem with it. I know many of you that do resin do have a problem with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a top layer on this to see if my method worked of taking the oil off. I did wash this a little with Dawn dish soap, and then in my laundry, this is like carpet spot remover, but you can find this on Amazon. You know what? My daughter turned me onto this, and it's really great for removing stains from your clothes. And so I sprayed it with this and cleaned it too. And I'm going to do it one more time and then use alcohol. And then I'll just do the top coat. And for those of you that don't like texture, I'll do the top coat and let you know how it worked. Oh, and I'm not affiliated with this company. I love it for removing stains from my clothes. Not resin stains. It was not that good. Okay. So I'm going to spray it one more time. Clean this off. I got a lot on there. Probably didn't need that much. course, I'll still use alcohol because you don't want any kind of soap film on it either. It's funny how people wanted to tell me how bad this resiblast was and everything, but I think it's in the way you use it. That's why I wanted to use a skewer and use the least amount possible. I did not want to add it to the resin itself as far as mixing colors with it. I know other people do, but I was so worried about what would happen that I wanted to try this first. And so I do think it has its place. And I've seen some beautiful pieces done with it. So I will experiment more for sure. Excuse my heavy breathing, my sniffling. Let me get the one that's filled with alcohol here. Yeah. Okay. This is rubbing alcohol, the 98%. I can see a little bit where canvas is still showing through, but that's okay. I wish you could see. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little. Might be too light. Yeah. Put it back in the middle. That rock. Oh, you can see it there. See that rock crystal blue that was mixed with the neon scents? It just really gives a sparkle that I love. Okay, back to business. And I am really sorry about all my sniffling. There's my dog barking. Okay. All right. So I'll be back after I mix the resin. Okay, I'm back. I'm using Promarine 1:1. 1 part resin, 1 part hardener. And do as I say, don't do as I do. Use a respirator, especially Promarine, because if you stir too hard, these little bubbles of floaty resin go up and you can easily breathe them in. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this out for a top coat. Leave it upside down for a minute and spread it out. And you know what? I have a little spreader here I think I'll use. And of course this will even out, but being as this is a canvas, even with 2 coats of resin, it still might go towards the center. I wouldn't necessarily put this coat on, but like I said, for those of you that don't like texture and want a smooth surface, I want to try and give you that, and also see if the stuff I used, if it got rid of any oily residue. I have faith. Whoops, I wasn't quite ready to go over the edge yet. And I hope you all see Happy Owl today. She's having a sale, and Please stop by and see her. I'm sorry, Happy Hour, I forgot the time right off the top of my head, but go on Facebook and look her up and you can check her sales. It's got lots of really cool things for sale. Let's see now if I can see how spread out that is. Let's check on the side here and I'll see any divots yet. Okay. Oops, sorry about my head. Let me just try and make sure I have around the edges there. Okay, I'm just going to get the bubbles out. I'm going to use a torch for this because I, don't really want, there's no need to move around the resin. And it's just a top coat. Let's get the bubbles. I know one thing, I'm going to keep experimenting with this stuff because I think it's fun. I've done cells with Casting Craft, which is in here. I've done cells with Stone Coat. So I wanted to see how resiblast worked, and I do not plan to use it mixed in the resin itself. Maybe I will just to test it out. I won't use very much, but I like this movement that it made, and it looks like it's glowing there, so I like that. And I'll catch back up with you and let you know if this top coat worked, if it's smooth, and go from there. All right, thanks you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for the next video. Thank you. Bye.